Welcome to Boxing's Best, the home of elite fights, brutal knockouts, fight night drama, and the moments that define champions. Hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the best boxing content on YouTube. Now, let's get into it. When Naoya Inoue walks to the ring, you can feel the temperature change. There's no wasted movement, no showboating, just quiet menace stalking. And across from him stood Alan Picasso, young, unbeaten, hungry, carrying the hopes of Mexico and the belief that he was built differently. But believing you're ready, and actually being ready, are two very different things, especially when facing a 4-division world champion and undisputed champion in 2 divisions, bantamweight and super bantamweight. In round 1, which is usually the feel-out round, from the opening bell, Inoue didn't rush. He stalked. Picasso came out bouncing, trying to use rhythm and range, but you could already see the problem. Inoue wasn't biting. Every jab from Picasso was met with inches of movement, a subtle slip, a tiny pivot, then a counter feint that said, "I'm reading you." By the end of the round, Picasso had thrown more punches, but Inoue had landed the meaningful ones. That was the warning. Round 2, Inoue demonstrated with class how to apply pressure without panicking. Inoue's brilliance is how he pressures without throwing. He steps into your comfort zone and makes you panic into mistakes. Picasso started loading up, trying to prove he belonged. That's when the stiff rib-wrenching body shots began. Short left hooks to the ribs, right hand sneaking through the guard. Nothing dramatic yet, just systematic erosion. In round 3 there was a shift in momentum. This is where Picasso's night truly changed. Inoue cut the ring off beautifully, trapping him against the ropes, not throwing wild combinations, but picking the exact openings. A right hand upstairs, a left hook downstairs, then silence. You could see Picasso thinking. And when you're thinking against Inoue, you're already losing. Round 4 saw fear enter the fight. The footwork slowed, the bounce disappeared, and suddenly Picasso wasn't fighting, he was surviving. Inoue smelled it. Picasso's corner was trying to draw more out of him. Inoue feinted the jab, forced the high guard, then ripped a hook to the body that folded Picasso in half. That wasn't power, that was surgical brutality. Round 5 is where the monster really unleashed. This round wasn't about combinations, it was about inevitability. Inoue walked Picasso down like a man late for an appointment. Double jab, cross, hook. Picasso tried to fire back, but every exchange ended with his head snapping or his body crunching. The crowd wasn't cheering, they were gasping. They weren't watching a fight anymore. They were watching a dismantling. Sheer class from Inoue. Round 6 to round 12 was the end of the dream for Picasso. It finally came off a simple mistake. Picasso dropped his right hand for a fraction of a second, and Inoue detonated a left hook. Not flashy, not wild, just perfect. The referee kept an eye on Picasso, who persevered through to the 12th round. The crowd stood, and once again, boxing was reminded. Naoya Inoue is not part of the division. He rules it. In closing, Alan Picasso didn't lose because he wasn't talented. He lost because he stepped into the ring with a generational destroyer. Inoue doesn't just beat fighters. He takes their belief, and until someone finds a way to stand their ground without blinking, the monster will keep feeding. If you want the real breakdowns, not hype, hit subscribe, like, and select the notification bell. Drop your verdict in the comments.